What's up, guys? Kyle here with Crypto Theory. All right, we're going to be fired up for this video right here because you know what? The rest of the sentiment surrounding the crypto space for the last little bit has been just doom and gloom. Everybody is like just so upset and depressed and worried. And look, guys, not professional financial advice. It never is. So just, don't think of it as professional advice. But I believe we are still in a bear or a bull market, not a bear market. No. I believe we are in a bull market. We are in a bear trend right now. However, overall, I believe we are in a bull market. And what I want to go over is a couple altcoins I've got on my radar that I really want to probably add to my position in because they're on just such a screaming deal. I can't help it. That's the crypto degenerate in me wants to put more in because I think that it's a phenomenal buying opportunity. Personally, we'll see. But anyway, guys, let's jump right in. Let's talk about these. Okay, first thing I want to point out, obviously everybody knows it's a sea of red. The last hour, at least at the time of this filming, has looked pretty good. But the last 24 hours and 7 days, it's been a little bit rough. Hey, nobody's immune to this, guys. Nobody enjoys looking at their portfolio and seeing these numbers go down, down, down. Look, I hate looking at my portfolio and seeing red, okay? But it's part of the game, and you have to know that. If you can't handle the 20% dip, you don't deserve the 200% gains, okay? It's part of the game. You have to be willing to accept that. It's a volatile thing. That's why we always say never invest what you can't afford to lose, okay? Don't be putting, your family's hard-earned money into crypto if you can't afford to lose that. You got to be able to eat tomorrow, okay? Be smart about how you're investing it, and also realize profits when they're there. That's what we've talked about many times. It's never a bad idea to take some profit. I took some profit on Cardano when it hit 235. I was hoping for 250. Excuse me, and it could never really break that 240 mark, so I decided to realize some really nice profits at 235. Really happy that I did. I strengthened the position in Bitcoin. I put the rest in USD because I knew that Cardano was going to dip back down, or at least I was pretty strong feeling that it would, and it eventually did, and I just kept waiting and waiting, and I rebought some of it. So been very happy with that decision, and I've done that with a couple of other projects. One I actually want to talk about right here. We're right there, Matic, Polygon. This thing has been skyrocketing, guys. We talked about this a week ago. Look at this, up 112% on the last 7 days. We talked about this probably about a week ago. I mean, love this project. It's absolutely been skyrocketing. I'm not recommending you buy in right now. It's easily an all-time high. It's in price discovery right now, so be very, very careful with that. I actually sold some of my position in Matic, with the idea that I'm going to reinvest it back into the market, but I sold some of it and realized some profits on that because I was way up on that position as well. I love that project, but sometimes when you're up enough on it, you got to be willing to just say, you know what, I'm happy with that. Okay, so with that being said, guys, let's jump in and let's start talking about a couple projects that I am extremely bullish on and I think are at a fantastic price right now. Okay, and coincidentally, they're number 19 and 20, so they're right next to each other. It's easy to talk about. VeChain and Theta. Let's jump in. Let's take a look at Theta first. And if you're not familiar with what Theta is, check out our other videos. We've covered Theta pretty extensively on here in a couple of videos, basically showing you everything that it's about. I just want to cover from a pricing standpoint right now the opportunity. Okay, it's $7.42. Excuse me, if you take a look at where the all-time high was, literally just over a month ago at $15.72, so actually over twice what this is right here. What was it, 53%? Guys, that's a massive dip right there. That's a massive buying opportunity, knowing that if this thing just gets back to its previous all-time high, I've doubled my money. Anything after that is great, but I could at least double my money on this if it just gets back to where it was. I think Theta has the legs to get much further than that. If you want our price predictions, definitely check out our other videos. Anybody that's not familiar with Theta, we'll give you the 10-second Cliff Note version of it. Basically, it's utilizing blockchain technology for video streaming services. In my opinion, they may have the best advisory board in crypto, or at least one of them. Anytime that you have the co-founder of YouTube and a co-founder of Twitch as your advisors, and you're a video streaming service, I mean, what more could you ask for? And they're huge backers of this project. They love this project, okay? They've got patents. They've got all sorts of stuff. Big project. Definitely check it out if you haven't already, at least in my opinion. The other one, VeChain, okay? Supply chain management and logistics on the blockchain, okay? Again, another huge project, and these guys are so far, very much like Theta, so far out in front of anybody else in this space, it's not even funny. They're easily the biggest in the space by far, and at 12 cents, not even 13 cents yet, it's, in my opinion, a huge steal because this thing has been as high as, 28 cents right there, so, oops, sorry guys, clicked the wrong button. 57% down right now. Okay, so absolutely a steal, at least in my opinion, a steal compared to where it's been literally a month ago. A month ago today it was at an all-time high. Now, huge correction. Might be a great time to look at it. Now this one's been they've both been on the upswing a little bit this morning, as you saw the last hour. This one actually was below 10 cents. I think it was like 8 or 9 cents earlier this morning, and I'm kind of kicking myself. I wish I would have gotten it right then. But again, when you don't know where the bottom is, it's so hard to test where a bottom and a top of a market is. So with this one right here, there was no way to be able to know exactly where the bottom was, and I wanted a little bit of confirmation that we had reached it, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, guys, either way, just two that I think should be on everybody's radar. They're just great projects anyway. I know some of our videos lately, we've talked about some of these more speculative ones, and people have really loved that. I mean, you guys have been watching those like crazy. You guys have been loving that, and we really appreciate that. As with any of those, though, guys, be very, very cautious. There's a reason we call them lottery tickets. There's a reason we say it's like throwing darts with those ones, because you truly don't always know. With these projects right here, we feel very confident telling you guys about, things like VeChain, Theta, top 20 projects that have real world use case, great partnerships, great advisors and management. So just take that for what it's worth. But either way, guys, as always, not professional financial advice. In my opinion, we're still very bullish. It's going to turn around and all will be well. Okay, crypto moves so fast that you blink and it could be you could be all green again. Okay, so, and if you're brand new, look, I get it, guys. I totally get the sentiment when the portfolio looks really tough, especially if you bought in at all-time highs. But it's only a loss once you realize that loss, once you sell. Okay, till then, it's all just fictitious. You know what? It hasn't been. What is it from Wolf of Wall Street? Fugazi, whatever it is. It's not real until you actually sell it. Okay, so take that for what it's worth, guys. At the end of the day, have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next one.